I'm currently leveling up and training this Annihilate that well, the shiny Primate that I caught.
I'm trying to find Galerica twigs so that I can get
Galarian
the
Slowbro.
Slowbro and Slowking.
Mm-hmm. I believe they're just on that. No, there's a girl that gives them to you.
There's a girl that there's a girl that makes the items, but you need
Oh, right, right,
15
right.
twigs
Yeah.
each, and I have 14. They're not respawning.
Sounds like they hate you.
Yeah, they do. I know they do. It took me an hour to find Leo.
Why?
They didn't show up.
That's insane. I can't get rid of them hoes.
I, the one time that I needed them, they
Ooh,
didn't
sorry.
show up.
I forgot how you actually evolve Primate into Annihilate.
You have to use Rage Fist 20 times. I just did it yesterday.
Boo. I have to do stuff.
Yeah.
Aren't you ready to do it again? With the shiny one that I'm about to
What?
give you?
Oh yeah. It is fine. It's easy.
It is easy.
You just go somewhere. You just go somewhere low level.
Yeah, I mean, since I'm going to EV train him anyway, that's literally what I'm going to do. I'm just going to beat shit with Rage Fist. I think I'm going to do Max on this.
I
Okay.
need find a cave.
Where do I want to... Well, I know where I should go to level up attack, but are there any outbreaks and weaker spots? Well, outbreaks that give attack. Not in Paldea, there's not. Um, actually don't know what Grubbin gives, but I doubt it's physical attack. Volby to speed. Ceodon and Swine attack. Okay. Maybe Flygon, but that might be speed also. Also, the Terrarium is not low level.
No.
Alright, I'll just get him to level 100 and then go to the...
You have to level them up.
Huh?
You have to level them up after
You're right.
you use it.
You're right. I got him to 96. That should be fine. Where is it again? Should be over here, I think. I'm dumb. I can't find it. It is right up there. Above Lavencia. Well, next to Lavencia. Yeah, here. Alright. But yeah, I still have the shiny Mankey and the shiny Impidimp for you.
I've got some stuff to trade.
Or do
But I
you?
need evolved.
Huh?
But I've got some stuff to trade that I need evolved.
Of course, I
I don't know
don't
if I'm
already
gonna do
have
that
a
right
Drain
now, or if
Punch.
I'm just gonna wait until I have everything.
I'll give him Brick Break for now. Are you ready to do it now?
No, I think I'm gonna wait
Oh, okay.
till I have everything that needs to be traded.
Let's give Brick Break for now. Rage Fist. This Bishop did not hit me. Looks like it's going to take like a million of these to actually kill it. Which is probably a good thing. Just do all of them in one battle.
Probably.
I've been crit. My Annihilate has my Primate has Anger Point, so it's probably gonna die from this Rage Fist. Yep, it died.
Well, you don't have to do it all at once.
I know. Well, no, I didn't die. He died. Anger Point, when you get crit, it raises Primate's attack 6 stages.
Ooh.
So it died from the next Rage Fist. Oop, not a Teddiursa. Excuse you. I can't Rage Fist you. I'm trying to punch these Scythers. This Scyther just wanted to set up on me. Crazy. I don't like the way Spite Ups walk up on you.
Well, when they're crawling, or when they just
when they're crawling, it makes my skin crawl. They just start crawling.
I don't like them.
Rage Fisticuffs. Wait, where'd the Luxray I just saw go? Hello? Are we battling at any point today?
Yeah, we can. I gotta try out this double team.
Okay.
Trying to find a Hitmontop because I don't feel like making one.
I mean, I can give you one of those too. I already got to give you Overquill.
Oh, yeah.
After I finish evolving this Annihilate, I'm ready to battle if you are.
All right. Got everything ready.
Not the worst evolution method, but still a little annoying. Couldn't it have been like 10?
Less annoying. It's less annoying than um,
All,
friendship.
yeah, or like all the Hisuian Pokemon just not evolving in the game.
Yeah, well,
And having to
that's
transfer them to
extra
Legends
annoying.
Arceus. That Scyther was running for his life. He did not want to fight me. I think I need one more. Yeah. Accidental. Hmm. Alright, that should make 20. Have a rare candy. Shiny Annihilate. His arms and legs are blue instead of, was that gray on the regular one?
Like a purple gray.
Yeah. At least it's a different color. Well, he's level 100 now, but I'll EV train him later. I am ready to go. I'm going to use this team because I want to, and I haven't used them in a long time. Even though it's made for singles, but I think it works in doubles too. It probably doesn't, but we'll see.
We'll find out.
All right, what's the code?
Hang on, I'm still getting ready.
I put a code. Double battle, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget to make sure you're online.
I am.
Or are you?
I mean, I am gonna forget.
No one could be found. Yay.
We're putting it in.
Well, I mean, I had already clicked it, so the game just said, "Fuck off. No one's here. Go away."
Okay, I'm searching now.
An opponent has been found.
Oh, I forgot to do the Terra types.
Yay!
Oh
I
well.
also forgot to do Terra types for this team that I haven't used in forever.
Let's
Preparations
see if I
complete.
can remember the video that I watched yesterday.
Ooh, Mousehold. And Broken Aludon. Also Rain. I don't like this. I don't like what this looks like.
it it's pretty gross.
It looks pretty gross. I'm definitely gonna have my work cut out for me this battle. With the Pokemon that I chose. If I knew you was bringing this, I would have been like, oh, maybe I am not gonna do that to myself. I don't even know what I should lead against this because it's just gonna be so gross to deal with. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll do my best.
There's also a very high chance that I'm gonna
Mess up.
ruin everything.
Jararu mean. Wee. Oh nah, you're foul. This is foul. This is so foul. Actually disgusting. I don't
I
appreciate
mean,
this.
it works.
This is terrible. This is why this Pokemon's banned.
Which one?
Archaludon.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you got a power
Oh,
herb too.
I I did the wrong thing.
Oh, so no power herb.
I was supposed to send out Pelipper.
Oh,
It's only one turn if it's in rain. If
I
it's raining.
I do know that. I just thought you had power herb, but you don't need it if it's on a rain team. Okay. Remember when I told you I was making that disgusting Sableye set?
Yeah. Is
This
this
is
it?
this is it. Damn. I didn't expect it to
Oh,
die.
well,
It's that sturdy. Archaludon is cheap, but I can only be so mad because I already used them on you once.
yeah.
Okay, maybe now I can actually wisp who I wanted to. So I'm gonna need this residual damage for all those boosts. Special attack went up.
A lot of work for 10 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, you got the boost, so
It did.
Pokemon probably outspeeds my entire team. Yay.
Dagger.
Anticipation made him shudder. Yeah, me too. Anticipation of getting cooked this bad. My Sableye sub. That's toxic. My Sableye didn't deserve that. Just wanted to see how much that would do to Pelipper. Not much. Hmm. I don't know. This is definitely a singles team, though. This team does not work in doubles.
I don't think this one will work in singles.
Yeah, that won't help you. I think I misplayed.
Knew that was going to happen.
Maybe I didn't misplay. If I can live this.
Yeah.
Nope. Bro, is Tailwind done yet? Can it be? That's literally all I'm waiting for. Is Tailwind to be away. Yeah, I lost because Tailwind's not over yet. Or is it?
One more turn.
Yeah. He's a bulky boy. He also might be a dead boy.
Oh.
See, yeah, I definitely should have sent him in last turn. That's why I was saying I think I
Yeah.
misplayed. I should have sacked him to do that, and then Gallade has Sacred Sword. I probably could have one shot you with
Yeah.
the Archaludon with it.
That probably would have worked.
Yeah, because it goes through defense boost, but well, it ignores them. This battle's over. I just have like 2 Stallmons left, and they can't really do anything. I'll spare you having to wait 12 years to kill them.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to live. It's just gonna take forever for them to die. That team's gross though.
Yeah, so it also has Annihilate that I could have sent out first with Mousehold,
Mm-hmm.
but I
With
think Beat Up
Divine.
probably would have killed it.
Mouthhole doesn't hit that hard.
You want to pick a different team?
Sure. Actually, I'll do the same team. Now that I know what I'm dealing with, the cheapo cheapness that you found on the internet.
Yeah.
I'll try it again with this team though. Because there's definitely stuff this team can do to stop that from just stop me from just getting set up on and losing. But obviously, if I'm not aware and you just beat up first turn, I'm just like, oh, well, there it is. There.
Yeah.
But also, this team's just an uphill battle against your team. Your team synergy is just better for doubles.
Yeah, I think
I mean, they're
whoever
actually
made
made for
this.
doubles, so.
Yeah.
Boo.
Problem is that this takes so long to do.
Yeah, because I have to proc it 6 times. I honestly really want to know how much this actually does to our Charlatan. The unboosted Sacred Sword with sharpness.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh
kills
well,
him.
a lot.
It ignores the defense boost, so I just wanted to know if it would actually one shot it in case I run into this, strategy again. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I want to do the same team just in case. Sharpness is a hell of a drug, though. That's such a good boost. I mean, a buff for Gallade. Considering it learns like 20 million cutting moves. I think they gave him all of them. Like it has Night Slash, Aqua Cutter, Leaf Blade. Like I really think they
That
gave it
makes
all.
sense.
Oh, this bitch is. You know, use the shiny that I gave you on me. Toxic.
Yeah. Bring me a birthday present on my birthday at my birthday party.
I need to get a shiny route so I can get a shiny Gallade. I gotta wait for the outbreak though. I got plenty of Urban Mystica now. I used all of them up, and then today I did like 20 Venusaur raids and got all of them back.
Hmm. I didn't. I don't have a whole lot. I think I only have 3.
You gotta do them Venusaur raids. I I told you I'd let you borrow my chestnut,
I don't want it because then
but
I have to have it.
but it'll help. I'm actually surprised you put Skarmory to sleep.
What?
I mean, between the two of the
I thought
Pokemon
I,
that are looking at you, the
I
bigger
thought I
threat is.
could. I
Oh, you
thought
thought
I
the
could
Rage
kill
Fist
the
would kill it?
Gallade.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem was it didn't have any boosts yet. If it had like even one boost, it probably would have killed it in one
Yeah.
shot. Drizzle, drizzle. That buff is insane though. Like it really is. Gallade hits so much harder than it used to.
Yeah.
It's like legitimately a threat now. I'm sleeping. I'm already asleep.
Mm, should have done a tailwind earlier.
Maybe. It failed. Who'd you use it on?
Myself.
On Pelipper? That's interesting.
Yeah. It heals your teammates.
Yeah, no, I know it does that, but I figured that if you target your teammate and your teammate dies, that it would just, pass to it doing damage to an opponent.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And he has the wrong ability. Otherwise, this would be a good switch, but it might end up being a sec because it's a hit. Because my thought process was, oh, well, I'm going to switch to him. Oh, it didn't matter. I was thinking Wave Crash.
No. You got last respect as an egg move.
Yeah, I know.
And Swift Swim.
The Last Respects is like weaker when your whole team's not dead yet.
Yeah.
It's weaker than Wave Crash.
That's why I saved him for last.
I hate you so much sometimes, Sableye. Why the fuck did it miss? Like, I mean, it didn't matter probably because it probably still would have killed Sakarmory. But like, come on, Sableye. Hear me talking shit about him.
I guess.
He was like, fine, I'll do my job, I guess. I did that because I was really expecting you to attack Umbreon. It's a really good team.
Yeah, I need to try out different setups. But I think that first one is just going to be the one that
Toxic.
I think that's the default.
Beat up. Stamina.
Yeah, and then swap out to Pelipper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the only reason it went so well that time is because I knew, and I had Gallade with Sacred Sword. Like, everybody's not going to have something that can just swing through the defense boost. So it's a very scary setup. And even I'm not always going to have something that can swing through the defense boost. So it's
I
scary.
think
But I wanted to do it again because I was like, there's definitely like a win con here for me too. So I want to see if I can actually win this with this team before I dissolve it. I didn't dissolve it. I mean, I'm not going to dissolve it. But I was thinking about it after that first battle.
I wonder if Duraludon can learn something that'll boost special attack while it's waiting
Or
for the
Charizard?
rain.
I don't think
Or
so.
Celadon.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think it's just Electro Shot, if I remember right. But I could be wrong. What does mine even have? Yeah, that's what I was running on it. Yeah, no. So I don't know.
Not anything that I have.
Did you want to try for another one? I'll use a different team.
Yeah, I
So
can do one more.
Poke Portal. Apparently, an opponent has been found.
What I hear.
I don't believe them. They liars. Liars and
Yeah,
cheats.
look up. I'm gonna look up how to change the battle timer.
Yeah, because I definitely watched videos online of people with like 60-minute battle timers. And I would really like to know because 20-minute battle timer is not good, especially for like a stall team like you were using at first.
Yeah.
Well, GG. I brought this team without thinking. This team literally has zero answers for our Chaludon.
Oh,
It just immediately gets cooked.
there's a YouTube video on how to change it. Why is it a 10-minute video?
Oh wow! If I knew Azelf was faster than the Mousehold, I would have attacked it. I really just thought that I wasn't faster. Stuff to know for future. I actually don't know what their base speed stats even are.
Uh, I don't think it's as high as
You would think
we
it would
think
be.
it should be.
Yeah.
I remember being surprised.
Let me see. I'm checking it out now. This is this is Gen 9. So where the fuck is the Mousehold? My Arcanine. Oh, it's MA. Duh. I forgot they spelled mouse MAU. That's why I couldn't find it. I'd just like to point out again that zero answers for our challenge right now.
Yeah.
I'll just put my best foot forward and see what I can do. It's base at 111. That's pretty high.
Maybe it was a different stat that isn't as high as I thought it should be.
Oh, Azelf base speed is
Also, this
115.
is your Pelipper
Is it?
that you gave me
Stop
in
using my
like
shit
X and Y.
against me. Stop beating me with my
No,
shit.
you gave this to me like X and Y.
See, apparently Azelf is 5 speed points higher than the Mousehold.
Hmm. Oh well,
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay,
it was that.
with the stellar and the damn and the crit, yeah. Now I'm kind of wondering if you would have lived without a crit. Because I know I was at +1, and then I had the stellar boost on top of that. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for it. Days Elf is also choice specs. So it might have still killed at +1, but I don't know. Because it's also resisted. Do you have any special defense EVs on the Archaludon?
I think so.
That's just one of those things. We'll have to find out. Battling another time, I guess.
Yeah.
Run, Pelipper, run. Angie Monk.
Couldn't figure out a good nickname.
Among Us avoided the attack. Really? Wow.
Yeah, our Charizard does have some special defense. Well, there goes that.
I forgot
There
about
goes
that.
that.
I forgot that you literally told me that it had Defiant. Luckily, he's defensive, so he took it better than most Pokemon would have. But yeah, I definitely completely forgot that you told me that.
Oh, that heals a lot.
Yeah, Pollen Puff is really good. Really, really good move. The purple Pokeball. I need you to relax over there. You need to like not be doing what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna see if this works.
I hope it doesn't.
Wait, I almost did the wrong thing. Oh yeah, I can survive this. Not doing anything. Oh, I'm dumb.
Yes, boosting the power of the Rage Fist.
Oh yeah, it is. I thought it
Yeah,
was his ability for a second.
it like doubles every time he gets hit. Why are you still faster than my Vikavolt when you're paralyzed?
That is a, that is a good question. Smart.
Yeah, with all them posts that you putting in there, I was like, you might just one shot him too, even though he's physically defensive. Oh well, it was wasted. So I'm not sure, but I think Protect still loses its like it still becomes 50% if nobody swings into you. But yeah, my whole thinking was that Mousehold was dying anyway this turn. So I was like, I might as well just let Vikavolt go. Pelly. Honestly, might be game because the rain's back up, and you still have banned Swift
Still
Swim
have
basket
oh, is
legion
that
in the
banned
back.
too?
Yeah, I mean last respects in general, it's just banned.
Yeah.
It's because it's broken.
They just ban good stuff.
I mean broken stuff. Swift Swim basket legion of
Yeah.
last respects has no real counters.
Raquinid.
Something's dead. Azov. It's okay, Azov. I forgive you for dying.
It's his fault for existing.
Actually, the game might not be over. I do have my own cheap ass Pokemon on my team still.
Yeah, I don't think I can win with one.
Yeah, but I don't think I take a last respects still. Ooh, I
Oh,
lied.
yes, you do.
I super lied to you. I forgot this Pokemon's broken.
That, that's game.
Yeah, completely forgot this Pokemon's cheap as hell, too. Twas a good battle, though.
Well, that's your counter to the best region.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking that it would be easier. I was afraid when I looked at the one that I had because that King Gambit doesn't have Sucker Punch, but my other one does. So I was thinking I had the
Oh
other
yeah.
one, and I forgot that one was on this team. But apparently it can take +6 last respects, so there's that. Also, you got to start using Terra.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, I didn't do it because I didn't pick the right. I didn't do any of that yet.
What Terra type is the best Legion?
It's Ghost, I think.
Yeah, if you terrestrialized that, it would have killed King
Oh,
Gambit.
it's water.
Oh, so it wouldn't
I don't
have
remember
killed
what
him.
it's. I don't remember what it's supposed to be.
But I take it you're done for now, unless you want to keep going
Uh,
with the battles. I mean, not done
I'm figuring
playing,
out.
but done
No, I'm.
battling.
For now, I'm trying to figure out how to do the change the timer.
That's fine. I was just double checking because I'm about to finish this Annihilate, the shiny one.
Oh, to do the hour time limit, you have to go to the battle stadium and host a competition.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
I also didn't know. I did. I did the battle stadium once,
Me too.
and it was a nightmare.
Yep.
It was the most annoying. Like, I did the casual one,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Yep.
was just like, I assume a bunch of kids using all legendaries.
Yep. Same. I used to test my teams in the casual one, but it was just that, and I was like, half of them you could tell
It's
they
not a
weren't EV trained. It's like it's not really good practice.
yeah, and I don't think I can do ranked.
No, I'd get mad. My luck's not good enough for ranked.
Yeah.
What Pokemon is in this rock? Oh, I guess I'm about to find out. It's a fungus. It was like literally inside of this rock.
Oh.
Oh, I should have stomping tantrum to you. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I think Annihilate is just such a cool Pokemon.
It is.
And also, it's about time they
I,
gave Primeape some love. Pokemon's been bad since Gen 1.
there's been a lot that have been bad since Gen 1.
Huh? You said there's been a lot that's been bad since Gen 1?
Yeah.
It's very true. Some of them are still bad in this generation.
Well,
Although, I do want to try out Arbok. I need to, like, because I have an EV trained Arbok. I need to change it around and try it out because they did give it some interesting new moves. Like, it gets, like, Scale Shot,
hmm,
and Scale Shot is a really good move. It basically, it's a multi-hit dragon type move, and it boosts your speed and I think lowers your defense every time it hits. So if you get all five, you just get +5 speed.
that is very good.
Yeah, Scale Shot's busted, and I was like, well, giving it to Arbok is pretty nice. So I would like to see if that actually does anything for Arbok, or if it still has. Because Weezing's not bad. Weezing's actually decent as a wall, especially after they gave it neutralizing gas and Sword and Shield. Just turn off the
Yeah.
abilities. Oh, that's why they're outspeeding you. I forgot to change your nature. Do I want you to be jolly? I don't have a jolly mint, so you're gonna be adamant. I've decided. I don't feel like going to buy
That was
one.
fast.
Well, I had 5 adamant mints and no jolly mints, so decision made.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tux? No problem. We're just hanging out playing some Pokemon. We did some battles. I don't know if you were around when we were doing them, but we're taking a break to build up some more stuff. I do have other shinies that I made for you two, or I caught for you two. I got shinies for both of y'all, and neither one of y'all want them. What my shinies do to y'all?
And I'm using one that you gave me.
Actually, yeah, you did use the fungus against me. Well, that one I regret you giving to you because I hate fighting that Pokemon. That Pokemon's so bulky.
It works though.
Mm-hmm. Does yours have Rage Powder?
Yes.
It's a really
I
good
just
move.
haven't found the right time to use it yet.
Mm-hmm. That is shiny Spidops. What is going on?
You
I
can have
mean,
that one.
I'ma catch his ass. Say sticky web, bitch. Let me put my Annihilate away so it don't mess up his EVs when I catch it. Shiny Spidops. Here, have a quick ball. Just stay in. Don't make me do it to you. Oh yeah, I've played Liquid Crystal. That's like the old version of what Crystal Advanced Redux is supposed to be. Like it's like what inspired it pretty much. I played Liquid Crystal a long, long time ago, and it was really good. You don't need a nickname. You're a Spidops. Oh yeah, I got a shiny Grubbin today.
Why?
Have you not seen
Just to
Vikivol's
have.
shiny? That shiny's insanely good.
I have not seen it.
It looks really, really cool. So I was like, and I mean, I use Vikavolt, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's a good shiny on a Pokemon that I will use. Sign me up.
Let me look that up.
You're gonna love Liquid Crystal though, Tux. It's really good.
Oh, that is a good shiny.
Yeah, right. It looks so good. So when I saw the Grubbin outbreak, I was like, yeah, I'm catching you for sure. See where I am on attack. If it goes fast with the Lux Rays. This is the only reason I avoid doing it with the low kicks is because if they outspeed you, they do bounce just to make you take 12 years to finish getting
Mm.
like 2 EVs. Like I'd rather just run around and find a Lux Ray.
And it's Tuxedo Mask out of nowhere.
And he's loud. What's up? You scared me.
Honestly, I'm so far liking Liquid Crystal. It's kind of hard to grind levels in this game so far because
I mean,
it's kind of
that's like the gold and silver special.
yeah. That's why I love having rare candy cheats in those games.
But yeah, Liquid
But
Crystal was like really, really good. I enjoyed it when I played it like forever ago.
it's like golden. It's like GS Chronicles if it didn't crash.
Yeah. That game makes me sad because I really want to play that game. Like the stuff that, like, if you go to like, because there's like this forum thing that they make for like Pokemon ROM hacks.
Yeah, is it called Poke Community or something?
Yeah, yeah. If you go on there and you look at all the features for it, like it looks like it's so good, and I'm like, I can't play it. Like the game doesn't work.
I know it sucks.
But it has all these great features and Mega Typhlosion.
Maybe that's why it crashes. It's got too much.
Right?
I mean, could be, but I mean, Radical Raid's right there with more.
You know, Radical Ray is just built different.
It is. It's built different, and by different, I mean better. It's just built
I
better.
mean, what is GS based on? Is it based on Emerald or Fire Red?
I think it's Fire Red.
Probably, because look, Emerald. I actually have the last good Emerald ROM hack I played with Pokemon Mega Power.
I just actually found a really good one for Emerald. It's called Pokemon Hyper Emerald.
What's different about it?
So far everything. Like not everything, but the story is different so far, and I haven't gotten the first badge yet, but the story is already completely different. They redid like all the routes, and everything has different artwork and everything, so it feels like you're playing a different game than Emerald. So like I've been
you
enjoying
just shoot it my way then.
Yeah, I could do that. And it
Yeah,
doesn't
Mega Power
crash,
is like-
so I'm enjoying it.
Hey, yeah, I also gotta get back to that other ROM you showed me that one time.
Eclipse.
Yeah, I gotta finish that actually first. Then I'll play Hyper Emerald.
So apparently that one's not finished since like 8 years ago.
Oh, so
Yeah,
I guess I'll just drop it.
It goes up to like the 4th gym. I just got the 4th gym badge, and I couldn't find cut or surf, and everywhere else for me to go is blocked off by one of those two. And then I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, it got dropped like 8 years ago, and it
That's a shame.
cuts off at the 4th gym, which
Yeah,
sucks.
I was like, honestly, I think my favorite ROM hack so far might have been, well, Glaze is really good.
Glazed was really good. I enjoyed Glazed a lot.
Probably Crystal Clear, Black and White 3, or Prism.
All three very good. Hard to choose, honestly.
I mean,
I played like
honestly,
a shit ton of good ROM hacks. I couldn't even choose which one would be my favorite because there's just so many that are like really good in different ways.
like Crystal Clear is so versatile. But also, yesterday I finished Crystal Legacy in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even have rare candy sheets because none of them worked for Crystal Legacy. I just grinded.
Mm-hmm.
You ever play that one?
I've seen it. I haven't played Crystal Legacy yet.
It's pretty cool. It's just really well done.
Hmm.
Like,
By the way,
it's also
Brosif, whenever you're able, I have more that I can give you in the ROM hack department,
Oh yeah.
like good
ROM
Um,
hacks too addictive.
I mean, however you're gonna send it, you can send it, and I can download it later.
Yeah, I was about to
There's
say I
also
can send it on Discord.
there's also kind of like an emerald version of Crystal 3 called Row.
Yeah, I have that one. I've played Row.
I'm
Row
playing
is
it.
good.
They gave me a choice. I chose Sandy Geist as a starter.
I did too.
Good choices.
And I started in Full Arbor Town.
I started in Moss Deep.
I was gonna do that, and then I was because I didn't know that they just let you surf. So I was gonna do that, but I was like, I'm gonna be stuck in Moss Deep City.
You'll be stuck there forever.
Yeah.
Did you know in Gen 4 there's an NPC that can soft lock you?
Yes. It happened to me before.
Was it the Magikarp?
Yep.
Why'd you only have Finneon that could learn surf but nothing that could fly?
I was so sad. I was like, actually, I have had a hatred for Finneon since then. I don't think I hate that Pokemon.
For no reason. It didn't do anything to you.
Oh, it did something to me.
No, blame the hiker, okay? He was just there doing evil in his shack of Satan, no?
Nah, I blame Finneon. It's Finneon's fault. It could have let me go. It could have helped me leave.
Look, it's not Finneon's job to warn you if you're being a dummy.
Just a fish.
Yeah, look at its innocent face. Why would it ever do anything bad to anybody?
That face isn't innocent. It's a jerk. It's
the face of death.
It's a jerk face.
Nah, you know as a jerk face? Alolan Rattata.
Yeah, it does. I actually like Alolan Rattata. Well,
I do,
Alolan Raticate.
I do too, but it looks like a mustachioed supervillain.
Yeah, it does.
Team Rocket should have had that instead of the other one.
Yeah, they should have got one. Like when they were in Gen 7, they should have gave Jesse and James and Alolan Rattata.
Right? It would have made so much sense. But yeah, one day I hope that GS Chronicles stops being weird and starts working properly on all emulators.
Me too. That would be so nice.
Cause like it really just seems like a missing link between Gen 2 and Heart Gold Soul Silver in a good way, and it's something all so totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm so happy they didn't stop updating Prism.
Me too.
Yo, I named my entire roster after Hasbin Hotel characters. My Tyranitar, you ask? Its name is Alistair. By the way, if you've not seen it yet, watch Hasbin Hotel. It's a really good show.
I don't think I have.
You have watched Hasbin Hotel. You watched with me.
Oh. Yes, that anime. I remember that. I forgot.
It's not actually an anime. Yeah, it's that cartoon. It's the funny cartoon.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I called it. It looked like an anime. It acted like an anime.
It was just something so different.
It pretended to be an anime.
Tyranitar's daughter, Alistair. Also, some of the original moves they have from Prism are pretty good, like Dust Devil. I like a lot.
Mm-hmm. Special rock type move.
And sometimes starts to Sandstorm.
I like the new types. They were annoying, but it took get used to. But after I got used to them, I was like, okay, these are cool.
Honestly, the only bad part was like Porygon not being normal anymore.
What type is it? Well, I don't have one, so I didn't know. What is it?
It's abnormal.
Oh.
I mean, I got a Porygon in brown, and they kept that typing in Prism.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I like Porygon. I've always liked it since I was a kid. My dad used to have one, but he's a strange little dude. Like, I'm so happy they brought him back in Scarlet and Violet now.
Yeah. Now, if only they could bring back my favorite Pokemon, who was also from Gen 1.
It's Alakazam, yes.
I don't know what their deal is against Alakazam, but they need to get over it.
I mean, wasn't he Wasn't he even in Gen 8?
In the DLC, the first DLC they added him.
I think they agree with most people. He had too good for too long.
He was falling off. Power creep was getting him, kinda.
after how many years?
Not really. It was still really good, and it got a nasty plot.
All Pokemon are still really good. You can like Power Creep might be a role, but like if they were like really good in the early gens and they haven't like changed drastically, they're still at least solid at a minimum.
Yeah, I think Alakazam was consistently really good, like every generation. Just like Starmie, who also
Gengar,
got deleted.
Army.
Nah, Gengar got cooked in Gen 7.
After
taking away Levitate, he got cooked.
Oh, I thought like it had multiple abilities, like it could have more than one. Like you just choose between them.
Nope, they just took it away altogether and gave him Cursed Body. Which, by all things considered, is not a bad ability, but it's not as good as having an immunity to ground.
I mean, yeah,
especially when you're weak to it.
You definitely need immunity to ground if you're Gengar.
Yeah, them taking away Levitate literally gave him a weakness.
They realized he had it too good for too long. To be fair, I think he was good from great from Gens 1 to 7.
Yeah, it was really good up until Gen 7. Gengar's still not bad. It's just, he's much harder to use now.
There's stuff that can do it better.
Yeah, there's stuff that does what Gengar does better, like Dragapult.
I just don't get what it's like. For some reason, I just can't really like Dragapult that much. He's kind of lame and silly.
He's cool with his little slinky tail.
While
he's shooting his children at you.
Now, Dragonite, that's a dragon.
Well, yeah, Dragonite's sick.
But I don't get how Robo can hate it. It's just a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't get it. I like all the dragon types, really. I don't think there's a single dragon type that I dislike.
Yeah, obviously, I must have liking Tatsugiri a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little dragony thing on rice.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's sushi is hilarious, and I love it. It's little dragon sushi.
Honestly, I'm glad they fixed Gita's team in the DLC so much, because it actually is a real team now.
Oh, does she? I still haven't fought her in the DLC.
I mean, I clear all that stuff. Like, that's what I was on break. I was grinding for, like, hours at a time, dude. I was going in.
Yeah, I still actually have a lot of stuff to still do in the DLC.
I know, like, I was gathering points for the coaches, special guests, and for the legendaries. And I now have more legendaries than I have ever had in any Pokemon game ever.
I have about the same amount, but that's because I had all of them already. Well, not all of them. I don't have Celebi. I can't believe I just found a Spidops just walking around, so now I had to catch it.
You should name it Miles.
I mean, you didn't have to catch it. You could have just let it.
No, I
do
had
its
to.
thing.
No, look, it wanted you to catch it, you can.
The shiny gods would have frowned upon me if I didn't catch it.
If you see a shiny, you catch a shiny.
I think they would have understood. If I see a shiny Spidops, I'm gonna leave it.
Hey, it's just like that shiny Yungoos I found, even though I found a shiny Yungoos randomly all the way back in Gen 7. It happened again in Gen 9, and I was like, well, I guess I'm catching it. And then I gave it away. I think I gave it to you, Broseph.
You did give it to me.
Isn't Yungoos kind of bad?
Yeah. It's trash.
I still haven't decided if I'm going to release it or not.
I mean, it's a shiny.
I still have my shiny
Okay.
gumshoe from Gen 7, but it's in home and it stays there, and it's never leaving it.
Did you name it Donald?
Huh? I named it Donald, yes.
Good.
You're not a fairy type. Well, you have fairy terra type. I guess you can stay in that box.
Oh, I finally played Hollow in CF.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
Um, my favor, 15-1.
Nice.
He's like, this character usually when I go even with it, I don't think the matchup's even that bad, but you can just work consistently terrifying.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I think she does really good against Harkuna.
I think it's the 6-4, honestly.
Yeah, from what Robo says, that sounds right. Why do I have three Articunos?
I mean, I've beaten Robo consistently, Spooky, this guy, other Arconia players that I fought.
You're just jealous of my three Articunos.
I mean, but do you have a 3-headed Arcuno?
I could if they added in a, fusion thing.
No, Blue Eyes White Articuno.
Blue Eyes White Articuno.
It's next gen.
Yo, Infinite Fusion looks like fun, but I feel like that's too much options, you know?
Yeah, there's too much going on in that game. I'm like, I can't play this.
Like,
It looks like the whole point of it is just to fuse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I don't even know if there's any story. I've just seen people
There is.
fusing stuff
There's
together.
definitely a story. It's just like, do you want to see the story or do you want to see this crazy, either
want to see
super
this
cool or
mock
super dumbass
camp
looking fusion?
No, if you want to see a story, you want to see a Machamp fuse with a Magikarp. I'd like to not see that ever.
The answer is yes.
I feel like that thing will be an abomination begging for death. I would feel bad making things in fusions.
Internal suffering. All of them eternal suffering.
Yeah, you poor things don't deserve to have to exist. What the fuck did I do?
I still need a Fire Tauros. Forgot I never got one in Violet.
Yo, Fire Taurus is so good.
Yeah.
Well, both the Tauruses are so good.
The water one is in Violet, so that's the one that I have, but I don't have Fire.
I got both, but like, I don't know
I
why
don't know if I have any of them.
Why would the Shiny Taurus be green?
You can get them. They're like not hard to get. They just spawn with Tauroses. You just gotta see it.
They spawn in.
And the
I've
Tauros
seen them.
herds.
I'll get one eventually.
Yeah.
Yo, also their Raging Bulls being their element is pretty good.
Yeah, Raging Bull is a good move.
Wait, does it damage Tauros, or am I thinking wrong?
No, he doesn't take damage from it.
Good. Look, I think this new Tauros is genuinely a good Pokemon.
Yeah. Old Tauros wasn't a bad Pokemon up until Gen 2. Well, actually, Gen 3. He was decent in 2.
I think was it that bad after Gen 2 or 3?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was usable, but there was just better stuff.
Oh, so it's like, why bother doing this when you can do this?
Yeah, it's like, why use Tauros when you can use, like, literally anything else?
Snorlax.
Snorlax was the king of Gen 2. And
Snorlax wasn't
consistently better.
still like considered good in current gen.
It's still good. It's a lower tier Pokemon, but a good one. I don't even think about the tiers, really. Like, Smogon, they're based on usage, so I just take them with a grain of salt.
I think to this day, Snorlax probably still a pretty good Pokemon.
Yeah. I finally EV trained a Tinkaton.
Nice. Tinkaton, I think, was one of the most funny new Pokemon.
I think it's hilarious how it destroys Corviknights for no reason.
In lore, but
yeah,
in real
lore.
game, it just kill them.
Yeah, in battle, it can't even touch them. I have 2 Manapees. Oh yeah, one of them came from Arceus. And the other one, I believe, is from way back in, like, Diamond and Pearl. Yeah.
Yo, one day I will transfer that shiny Moltres into my modern games.
Why not? You should use
I
it.
mean, I will.
You should start training stuff and playing with me in Brosif.
I should. Right now, I'm training some. I'm labbing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I also gotta finish up fucking Dragon Quests.
Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream there.